Alright, so here I am back with the second part of my video, my review and tutorial. And I haven't filmed a video in like 9 months. And the initial reason why I started doing videos on YouTube, I would get more into it in October, but now I just want to keep it simply beauty and makeup and just go back to the excitement I have for this Maybelline SuperStay matte ink lipstick. I keep saying vivid, and I think that's why I was confused originally with the other Maybelline matte liquid lip color. There's something called Vivid Matte, and the one that I'm wearing is called the Matte Ink. And if you got to see my prior video, you would have seen how I applied it, how I removed the Pioneer color, and how I applied the Romantic color. So I'm just so excited that my first video after 9 months uploaded seamlessly with no problems. I am not a professional at these tutorials or reviews. I'm just a girl that's really excited about makeup and just likes to share, you know, my tips and what I learn and what I just love. So what had inspired me today to film is basically this Maybelline liquid lip color that's matte and just, I say vivid sometimes in the video, but I don't think that's the wording in it. It literally says SuperStay Matte Ink. And this video, I'm starting it off as a two-part to my first video, and I'm starting it off in the Romantic color. And I kind of want this, a lot of times I like to talk with the makeup on so people can see what it looks like when you're naturally moving. And from me applying this liquid lip color, I have not done anything since then. The only thing that I did is after I stopped recording the first part of the review and tutorial, I then went in and just uploaded it, left it on. So at this point, you can see where it's still sticky, as I had said originally in the first video. And I haven't done anything, I haven't added any more on. It's supposedly fully dry. But if you look really close, it's a little streaky. I didn't put perfect application on this color because I don't feel the need that I needed to apply it perfectly, because I just really wanted to do a review on this color to show people on how streaky and inconsistent the consistency is. And as I had said in the prior video, that if this is your first time ever using this liquid lip color, you would be really disappointed. And I'm extremely disappointed in this particular color. Now, oddly enough, on film, it's showing up a little bit better than what it looks like in real life. It's messy on this side, which you probably may see in the camera. It's streaky all over. It looks a little cakey. But the odd thing is, when you lick your lips, it does not feel as cakey as it looks to me in real life. On film, it's picking up a little bit better, more matte, more opaque. But honestly, it really is streaky, and it's just, I decided to not add any more layers onto it because it just feels kind of just disgusting on my lips. And I'm going to be removing this and applying the real winner, the real hit of this liquid lip color. So as I did in the other video, I originally started off with the Pioneer color, which is number 20, which is the red shade. And like I had said prior, I love this color. I have gotten a lot of compliments on the color I'm wearing. I think the color is a perfect shade of red for my complexion, and when you apply it, it's just so smooth and seamless. It is just perfection. So as I did in the other video, cotton pad, saturated the center of the cotton pad, and I'm just going to press into my lips. Now, as you see in the other one, the cotton comes off. This is how SuperStay it is. So I like people to see that, the dramatic of it all. And all I do is just take one swipe, and remove it. Take another swipe and remove it. And when I remove the Pioneer in this video, I'm going to apply it in a moment, but when I remove it, I'm going to show you an alternate way to remove it if you don't want to use a cotton pad. I just find the cotton pad a little bit more easier to remove it, but you can also do it if you don't like how that cotton gets stuck to your lips. You don't have to use it, but I'm going to show you an alternate way to remove it with the micellar water, but not use a cotton pad. So I'm just taking another cotton pad, saturating it with the micellar water, and just going back and forth over my lips just to make sure that it's all gone. Because I had mentioned in my other video how girls had did swatches, and as they get to the last few colors they want to, you know, test and show in their videos. One girl was like a really pale complexion. I don't remember her name, but she seemed pretty popular on YouTube. Her whole mouth was just stained. And I don't really know what product she was using to remove it, but obviously she wasn't using micellar water, because if she was, she would not still have that staining all over her lips. And don't get me wrong, when you use this liquid, it can kind of stain your lips, but in this video I'm using actually a third cotton pad, as opposed as I did in the first video. And also with my cotton pad, I have like a really textured side of this pad and a really smooth side. So this is just a smooth side, and you may be better off removing it on the smooth side so that cotton pad doesn't get stuck to your lips. But I think that's just a minor, you know, technicality to removing it. You know, it's still remnants coming off. I mean, this liquid lip color is seriously SuperStay, and I think micellar water is the only thing that can remove this liquid lip color perfectly and very successfully. So I normally, when I even use micellar water on my face or remove makeup, I keep using it till it's all removed. In this case, it's really removed. I'm ready to apply. Normally when I use micellar water, I like the micellar water to air dry just a little bit, because the one that I'm using, there is a difference in the micellar water, and the blue top tends to be the only one that works for me. I end up using the green top, and that was for oily skin, and it really dried out my skin to the point that I thought there was something wrong with me, and I was a little concerned, and then come to find out I realized it was only for oily skin. So this particular one I'm using is for all skin types, even sensitive, and it does remove waterproof mascara, which is key, because this is almost hard to remove like a waterproof mascara. So that's why you would need micellar water to do that, and particularly I think the blue bottle is the best. Don't know what the pink bottle's like, but the green, if you have normal skin or dry, you would never use a green top. So getting back into the liquid lip color, I'm going to apply the Pioneer, which is the red, and this is basically the color I wear almost every day to work for probably the last, I would say the majority of this month. And it's like today is, you know, like the 25th of August of 2017, and I've been using it probably all month, and it's like my favorite thing to use. It is the key staple item I use to wear to work. Like I said, the reason why I'm excited about this is because it's SuperStay. It doesn't come off while snacking, eating. I don't like to reapply lipstick while I'm working throughout the day. I'm really just like that. And I don't want to think about how my face looks, or if I touch my face and get makeup on my hands and touch somebody's items as I'm like ringing them up. I just want to make sure that I'm not getting any product anywhere. So that's mainly the reason why I got it. And I'm not a really big on matte lipstick or lip color or liquid lip color, but I am really excited about this formulation, this color, and how it applies. So if you see my first video, you'll get an idea of the Miss, which is the Romantic, which is number 30, and the Hit, which is Pioneer, number 20. So this is what I do basically every morning around 7:30. I normally apply a little bit. I'm going to be looking at my mirror, so I'm not going to be looking in the camera, but looking at my mirror. I normally dab the excess in the center of my lip, and even as you see me dab it, you can just see the consistency is just so much different than the Romantic. And because the reason why I dab the middle, because when I start at the corner, I don't want to have too much in the corner, so I'm going to probably be quiet so I can apply it. And just like I did in the other video, I don't know if you can catch it in the camera, but the consistency of this formulation is gorgeous. I really don't need to clean it up normally, but this is what I normally use to clean up. This is just a regular Garnier towelette. I'm actually going to stop using the green one. I'm going to be using the blue bottle, which is a sensitive skin line. This is just the last remnants of that I have, and I just want to kind of get through them so I can just start using something different. The funny thing about it, as I did another review and tutorial on micellar water from Garnier, they actually now have micellar water wipes. The reason why I like using the regular wipes, and then if I need to add the micellar water on, sometimes you just need a regular makeup wipe, and if you want to add micellar water onto the wipe, you can't. I don't want to just buy wipes that already have it in it, if that makes any sense. So just so you can look, when I apply the Pioneer, I only know my bottom lip, but I don't know if you can notice in the camera, it comes on so smoothly, full coverage. You see how it dries differently, full matte coverage. It's SuperStay. See me just blot. There may be a little bit of wetness in the inner, but it really is SuperStay. I normally don't just do one and then do the other one later, but I wanted just to see the difference of how it applies so smoothly, not cakey, not streaky. It almost feels moisturizing. It's like not velvet, it just feels like you have nothing on your lips, which is even nice when you are wearing something that's matte and SuperStay. It don't even feel like you even have anything on your lips, like no lipstick, no liquid lip color, because some liquid lip colors, if they're SuperStay, can feel like they're drying. This has this effect not at all, and you can see it in the camera, just how soft my bottom lip looks and how it dries. Just completely different than the formulation of the Romantic. So now I'm going to apply the top lip, because my top lip is really dark, and I want you to see what I mean about how the product applies, how smooth and seamless it is, and how non-streaky or cakey or sticky it's not. So normally when I apply it, I dip once for the bottom, dip twice for the top. Once again, I'm going to dab it in the center, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start applying to the top lip. Flip it over to get all the excess off, because I want most of the product in the center of my lip. And then I just take the pointed portion of the applicator and just start, applying it. So can you see how full coverage, opaque, non-sticky, non-cakey this liquid lipstick applies? It's still a little wet. I normally have to always go and clean up the corners, you know, but the applicator really applies like pretty perfectly. And I normally don't use a lip liner. I'm brushing off excess because I'm trying to And the reason why I went over the top lip, not because I needed to go over the top lip again. The reason why I went over, because I wanted you to see that you can layer this and not, it won't turn out cakey. I'm going to just keep on talking and allowing it to just air dry by itself. But I absolutely love this new Maybelline liquid lip color, which just happens to be matte, which I'm not a big fan of, but this particular matte lip color is to die for. I absolutely love it. I wear it every day to work. It lasts until you're ready to take it off, pretty much. And like I showed in the other video and this one, how to remove it. I don't even want to remove it in this video. I may have to make a finale to this video, just to show you how you can remove it with the wipe and the micellar water. But once I apply this on, I never want to take it off. It dries so effortlessly. Even if I blot it, like go like that, you see that? It's still wet, but it's never streaky or sticky. You see that? It's a little sticky, but it feels nothing at all like the hot pink number 30 Romantic. It feels so weightless. It smells good. It has a vanilla scent, which I love a vanilla scent. Kind of similar to how MAC products smell like. I think that's the only other, well, I only use MAC, Maybelline, and Wet n Wild. And the smell, if you use MAC Cosmetics, you can smell the similar scent that's in your lipsticks and lip colors and lip glosses and whatever. So this is basically the end of my tutorial. I kind of went to show you how it looks on a African American girl who's, you know, considered fairly dark skinned. I consider myself brown skinned because I know there's, you know, African American women that are darker than me. But I wanted to show that this color red is appropriate. It's beautiful shade of color. It's a true red, not too orange. They do have a shade called Heroin that is more of a reddish orange color. I have not tried it, but more than likely I won't buy that color because I already have a Maybelline lipstick color that's already that shade, and I don't feel a need to have another shade like that. But reds I always love. I have a great red in MAC, and I just absolutely love number 20 Pioneer Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink Liquid Lip Color. It's to die for. And not sticky, so opaque, and just a gorgeous shade. So with that in mind, that wraps up the end of this video, and I may make a finale to this video to show you how it removes and also keep it on my lips to fully dry so you can see what it really fully looks like after it's dry. But it's pretty dry right now. I mean, pretty, you know, not kiss proof right there. I mean, it's kiss proof, so it's pretty much already dry. It's not gonna come off. And it is a perfect lipstick for girls who don't get to reapply. If you like matte lipstick. I mean, glossy girls, I don't think they have anything yet that's glossy and doesn't come off yet. But I think Maybelline may have a new product that is like a lacquer. But I don't know if it's SuperStay yet. But this kind of concludes the video, and I highly recommend getting this liquid lip color. But I just say just be careful on the color you're getting. Look out for the streakiness and look out for the stickiness. But this particular formula, this particular shade, this particular color is absolutely superb. So I say girls, run out, get it. Seems like a lot of girls have gotten it because there's some colors that there's one color I didn't get a chance to get. But once I do get it, I will do a tutorial on it just to compare between the two. But tomorrow, Romantic is going back to CVS, and I'm just going to do a return. The store that I work at doesn't have the Voyager color that I want, so I may just go to another store. But after going to a store today and how I was kind of treated by another employee, more than likely I'm probably not going to visit other CVS locations and shop. I'm probably just going to wait till my store gets it. But that concludes my review and tutorial for this color. But if you want to stick around, I will have a finale, and I will show you how to remove this liquid lip color with a wipe, if you prefer not to have the cotton pad stick to your lips. But also the other alternate is I can also remove it without having the cotton side stuck. I just did the worst case scenario. But I'm going to show you the best case scenario, how to remove it. I think if you use a wipe, you don't have to use as many cotton pads as well. So I just want to show you a more efficient way of doing it. But if you want to stick around for finale, I'll show you how to do that more efficiently than what I showed in the first and second of this review and tutorial. And I just hope you guys go out and try it. It's really, really great. So see you in a bit. Bye.